Hi, Vibes. As y'all can see, I'm in a cast. I finally got to go to the meetup, and I really enjoyed it. That's the video I will get into after. But I feel like this is a message I should really share with everybody out there. Because I did have fun, but unfortunately, on the third day of the hangout, which was on Sunday, I was climbing a tree and nobody was there in the backyard, and I decided to climb a tree, and I just tried to reach for the top so I could get over it, but unfortunately, as fate would have it, I slipped, fell off the tree, went head first, damaged my area around the clavicle and my right thumb, and also had pain in my knee, and because I didn't take the proper steps, it came back to bite me in the booty. So and then I did have trouble getting up. But I was able to get to the living room, and tell the people. But I should have said, hey, y'all, take me, but to the emergency clinic, but I still went later on today because Essence, was like, I need to take you there because she was worried, my gratitude to you. But yeah, so it's just, I just wanted to, just a little background of what happened, because I was injured. Anytime you have an injury in your body, you don't want to get into the mindset of like, oh man, this sucks. There's nothing I can learn from this. All I can is pain, and which isn't true. I mean, I've learned so much just from being in this cast and this splint. There's the most important thing. It's not permanent. It's not going to be permanent. Don't, because this injury doesn't define who I am. How I define who I am is if what the actions I do every day. And just if something you can't do, don't even try it, or else you're probably gonna end up like me, or even worse. Because I know the MC Astro Solson has said there are some falls where you cannot get up from, and unfortunately, I was able to get up. And another piece of detail, I had no head injuries, which is a relief. Yeah, but I did feel a bit of a headache and felt nauseous, but I'm feeling okay. But dealing with this physically was no problem for me. But I'll tell you, the problems, that happen spiritually, mentally, and physically. But mentally, I felt like, and like, why did I put myself into this? Why did I, why is this? Why am I going through this? Why am I having a headache? Why is this? And it took a lot of, took a mental toll on me. I just started getting depressed. I was like, man, why am I going through this? Like, I had to isolate myself, which I think I shouldn't have, but it's okay. I mean, I went to the, just the backyard, and I actually wanted to cry, because of what I did, because the way I am. I was like, man, why did I put myself into that? I was just like there, just wanting to cry, But I told myself it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right, And I just started telling myself this every day, You don't want to, just think, oh man, this sucks. Like, no, there are lessons to be learned. There are things that you'll learn about yourself during something like this, a car accident, or you have a robbery take place, or an injury, because this stuff's gonna happen. I mean, and of course, that comes from my parents to be worried. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's normal. I mean, I'd rather them be worried about me than say like, than not even care about me at all, because But hey, and yeah, I just heard remove some of these ligaments, but don't worry, hopefully I can see a doctor by tomorrow, if not by Thursday. I just can't move these muscles too much, or else start to hurt. And speaking of which, I felt like I was really sore today, but no, I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing, on my healing. So hopefully I can get fixed. How before I go to the meetup in Arizona, which I think it will be possible, but but it's gonna be all right. I mean, it's not gonna be take like forever, unless I allow myself to. And you just gotta remember, you learn a lot about yourself, about the character you've built, and yeah. So you don't ever want to give up on yourself during these times, because yeah, I understand it could be difficult, but sometimes you gotta just fight through and not lose hope on yourself, because you build you. I mean, when I told the Connects, how I got injured, I was with my unwavering support, the encouragement was like, hey, you heal soon, and yeah, I tried to go on about my day, but I just couldn't. It got to the point at night where, like I said, Essence had to take me to the emergency clinic, and I had to get checked out. And turns out I had a shoulder separation injury and a right thumb fracture. And I have some pain in my legs, but it's mostly here, because that's where that's like the area where I think my body absorbed all the impact. Of course, here, I lost a lot of my hand strength, because because normally your hand is supposed to be like this, but mine is like this, a bit dislocated, But I'll be okay, as as mentally draining this was. I mean, I was still able to make it, even though all those times I wanted to cry, in the backyard. I was said, hey, I do feel depressed about this, I reached out, and I had a lot of support, which I'm really thankful for, especially with talking with Dave, in front of Dave, Heath, Legacy, and Essence. It did help out a lot, with a lot of information, because yeah, and of course, hugs, they helped me out in a way, which really thankful for, So this is something I'm really grateful for, and another thing that happened was, Essence, like after the whole clinic, we were at by noon here, local time, and she said, "Hey, what did you learn from this?" And I was honest with, "Hey, don't do anything that you can't do." So yeah, I'm really grateful she told me that, even though it was maybe something I didn't want to hear at the time, but honestly, I'd rather be told that, like, what did you learn from this? What can I do, to improve on it? So, whenever, anytime you're going through something like this, you don't ever want to give up on yourself. That's probably like the worst thing you can do. Because you got to be a strong spiritual warrior through this time, even though you may be injured. It doesn't give you any excuse. Just stop doing your practices. You got to be careful. because I don't want to make this, worse on myself. If I am taking care of myself, I'm gonna go put an ice pack, after this video, to help with the pain. But yeah, since I'm, always will be young, always will be eternal. This will heal. By the end of the year, this injury won't even matter anymore. It, even though I have inflammation, and it looks kind of bad right now, I know I'll be fine, But I'll take care of myself, just have the proper diet. The proper way to eat, getting that spirit, mind, and body trending in motion. But that's what's really important, just continue on with hard times. So, I just want to thank you all for watching. It's usually more happy, but I just wanted to bring this out to you because I know I need to make a message like this. So yeah, have a turned up day. Be careful. Don't hurt yourself.